Hello, my name is David Adam. I'm the editor of Muddy River News, and many of you who are watching this video may not have a TikTok account. You may not even know what TikTok is, but 2.2 million people around the world are following Matt and Abby Howard on TikTok, and their followers get to see, well, I'll make it simple, a lot of videos that they're creating from their home. The Howards met when Abby Biswell was a student at Quincy High School. They are now 22 and 23 years old, respectfully, married, living and TikToking their life away in Hawaii. Say hello to Matt and Abby Howard.
Hello. Thanks for having us.
Now, this is all, so I need to make sure everybody who watches this understands that I have known Abby since she was a wee child. This is the first time I've had a chance to meet Matt, but Abby played soccer for me. Her mother and my ex-wife were teachers together in the same building. My youngest daughter has known Abby for a long time. So it's nice to see you again, although you're in Hawaii. Have you kept up with your soccer skills, or is your soccer career over?
I think I've officially retired, so from my soccer career.
Well, she was a member of the Pink Monkeys, which was what all of my young girls' soccer teams were named, and we were quite dominant back in our day, weren't we, Abby?
Oh yeah.
Awesome. So, explain to people who are watching this for the first time what you guys do on TikTok, because there are going to be a lot of people who haven't even heard of this before.
Oh yeah. So TikTok is basically a social media platform where short form video content is made and shared. And so basically what we do on TikTok is just make silly lifestyle, dancing, comedy videos.
Couples content.
Yeah. Just together. It could be anything, honestly.
And we've been doing that for a year now.
Shake your body, baby girl, make it go side to side. Earthquake, earthquake, whoa.
So I don't worry at all about the things they do or say. I love you anyway. You can twerk while in a split. You racking up them tips. Your body rocking, your booty popping. I'm proud to call you.
But why TikTok is so cool is it's a newer platform. It's not super established like YouTube and Instagram. So a lot of new creators can grow on TikTok, and the For You page is how TikTok operates. It will promote videos that people are watching a large percentage of, that people are interacting with, either liking or commenting or sharing. And so it paves this way for people who may be a nobody living in their mom's basement and don't have a lot of like opportunity to, I mean, it's really funny how it works, because these other platforms, you need to have all these resources in a way to succeed. But TikTok, you really don't need a lot. You just need a phone. And it's been really neat. So we've been doing that for a year now, and we're super fortunate that it worked out for us.
Yeah.
So, okay, now Abby lived in Quincy as a child. Matt, you lived in St. Louis, right?
Yes.
How did the two of you meet?
So we actually met at a regional theater in St. Louis. They're an outdoor theater, so they only have performances in the summertime. And so my mom and I would go down to St. Louis, and I would audition for the summer season. It's called the Muni. It's in Forest Park in St. Louis. And if I got into a show that summer, we would, get a hotel and hang out in St. Louis. And that is how we met. We met actually in a performance of Mary Poppins when we were in the 8th grade. Matt doesn't remember that, but I was definitely crushing on him at that point. But he wasn't interested at all. But he came around later on in high school when we were in The Wizard of Oz together.
And I understand the two of you went to your high school prom together, even though he was still living in St. Louis.
Yep, we went to homecomings, proms, the whole shebang. We would find every excuse to visit each other in high school every weekend, basically.
Now I understand one of your most popular videos is a recreation of the prom night. Tell people what exactly you did.
When you're spending every day on your own, and here it goes. I'm just a kid and life is
up until this point, we have basically just done dancing videos together on TikTok. Since we have a background in theater, dancing was just a natural way for us to kind of enter into the TikTok scene. But then at one point I was like, it'd be kind of fun if I just like started doing more like lifestyle couple-y videos together. So I surprised Matt by putting on the same dress I wore to prom in high school and just record how he reacts to that. It had probably been like 3 or 4 years. 4 years since prom.
Yeah.
And so that was like one of our first videos that like went viral per se. It got like over 1 million views in like the first 24 hours. And so we were really excited because this also was like one of the first videos that was like very original to us.
Yeah.
And which just gets a more dedicated following on the social media platform. So that was a really fun video. And that's definitely a very memorable one for the both of us.
Now, the two of you went to college together. Let everybody know, where did you go to college? And you got married at a very young age in college. Why did you get married in college?
Yeah, so we went to Missouri State University. We actually auditioned at a bunch of different schools when we were in high school. So we wanted to go to the same school together. We wanted our relationship to stay thriving, and we thought that going to different schools would make it harder to be together. But luckily, we made it into multiple universities together, and we decided on Missouri State. And after a little bit in college, we just knew the timing was right for us. We knew it was the right decision. Even though not a lot of people get married in college, we just knew that we were in the right point in our relationship to get married. And so we made that decision.
Yeah. And the reason we had to audition, just to clarify, is that we began college as acting majors.
Yes.
And then we switched, and then we kind of come full circle again by doing acting entertainment on social media.
Yeah, we're back to entertaining again.
Back to our roots.
So whose idea was it to create this TikTok account that went from 0 to 2.2 million followers in a little more than a year?
You know, David, it's really funny because everybody comments or messages me all the time. They're like, how do you get your husband to make videos with you? Like, I'm always trying to get my boyfriend or my husband or, you know, anything to make videos with me. He never wants to. I'm like, little do they know, Matt is the one who's like, really like, we got to make videos. We got to keep going. So it was really Matt's idea to kind of get started in this.
And I really enjoy it. I actually noticed a couple of years ago, Abby watching vlogs, couples vlogs specifically on YouTube. And I grew up making videos for fun, and I knew how to edit a lot. I worked for a high school's TV station. So I just was like, man, this is crazy. People watch these videos. We could do this, Abby. So when we got around to getting married, we were going to have a wedding video made, but then we realized, hey, we could just buy a wedding camera, a nice wedding camera, because wedding videos cost so much. And rather than spending the money on a wedding video, use it to get a camera, make our own video. And then I thought, hey, we could even try making vlogs together. So we made vlogs on YouTube for 9 months, got practically nowhere. We posted every week for 9 months, and we only had 300 subscribers. And when the pandemic hit, I said, hey, we got to give one last hurrah at this YouTube thing. We lost our jobs due to the pandemic, and we said, hey, we'll try this a little bit longer. If it doesn't work, fine, but we got to push it. And there was this trend going on YouTube where you do viral TikTok trends as a YouTube video. And so we downloaded the app that day, made a couple TikToks, and made a whole YouTube video about it. And that's when our TikTok blew up. We literally made the account that day, and we just kept going after that. And that's really how we got on TikTok. It was an accident.
And quite a precipitous accident for you two, to be able to go from 300 followers to 2.2 million followers. Was there one particular video, we talked about the prom video, but was there one that the two of you were particularly proud of or particularly memorable to the two of you?
I guess for me, I love it when a large audience gets to see our videos, because part of entertaining is like the amount of people that see the videos you put the work in for. And so there's this one really sweet moment when we've done pranks in the past, and then we kind of took a break from it, because you don't want to like constantly be pranking each other. It's just not like the best thing if like every day you're like, oh, I pranked you again, you know? So we've like dabbled in them, but we never wanted to be like a couples prank channel, because there are channels like that on social media. But I just one day thought, hey, it'd be kind of funny if I just like ignored Abby for a few seconds.
Hilarious, right?
And just got her reaction. Like, I don't know, let's see what could happen. And we had this like, it was really funny, but also like sweet, and just a very raw moment when
genuinely no idea that he was
when Abby, she just got done showering. She's like in her towel walking into our bedroom, and I'm just like on the bed, just on my phone and ignoring her.
I'm like trying to talk to me, just like staring at his phone.
Yeah. And then she's like starting to get really sad. And then I felt awful. And then I like stop it. And then I like say, no, this is a joke. Like it's not a real thing. And we had this really sweet moment. And I thought, oh, that's a funny video. Let's throw that up on TikTok. Well, it did well on TikTok, got 1 million views on TikTok, but we put it on YouTube Shorts, which is kind of YouTube's
Version of TikTok.
Yeah, version of TikTok to compete with TikTok. And 44 million people saw that on YouTube. And so that was really fun just to kind of share that aspect of the relationship with each other
Yeah.
on YouTube. And yeah, that was cool. That was awesome.
It's memorable because it's like the largest audience we've ever reached.
By
Like
far.
44 million is like
Oh yeah.
unfathomable.
What are you up to, babe? What are you up to? Babe? Are you
You're
recording?
so sweet. You're so sweet. This is a TikTok. I feel so bad. You were so sad. You were so sad. You're so sweet. I felt so
Guys,
bad.
who watches these videos?
So, based on our analytics that social media provides, we have almost all women that watch our videos.
Yeah, it's like 85%.
I think it's just the nature, like women like watching couples and more like reality type of style content, which is what we make. And it's mostly people our age, like 18 to 24 is like our main demographic.
College age.
Yeah, which is fun because it's like we can relate most to that age group, and yeah, it's awesome.
Are your grandma and grandpa on TikTok yet?
They are on TikTok. They are always watching our videos and commenting. It's pretty great.
They're skewing the demographics a little bit for you then. That's
And
good.
we're thankful for it. We
Good.
are.
Who comes up with these ideas? Is this a collaborative effort or does one of you come up with more than the other?
Oh yeah.
I would say we make a good team.
Yeah, we make a very good team. I think we kind of help each other out with strengths and weaknesses. I kind of do most of the YouTube. Abby does most of the TikTok. And then as far as Instagram content, we kind of do that on our own. But I'm the one behind the camera when she wants to take an Instagram photo, and she's the one behind the camera when I want to take an Instagram photo. So
But yeah, I would say as far as like creative wise, like we both have our respective, platform that we come up with almost all the ideas for.
yeah.
Now, explain to the viewers, what is the difference between your YouTube videos and your TikTok videos?
So I would say the main difference is like YouTube is short form content. So
Or-
that's like,
Or no, YouTube is long.
or
form.
YouTube, sorry.
Yeah.
YouTube is long form content. So those videos are anywhere from 8 minutes to like over 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And I would say those videos are way more like planned, way more organized and edited, and a lot of thought goes into those. We actually have an editor specifically for our YouTube videos.
Mhm.
And then TikTok is short videos. They're all less than a minute. Almost all of them are less than a minute. And amateur content thrives on there. So that's less edited. It's more stripped back. And we upload more on that platform just because the videos are so short. So
Yeah.
those are the main differences.
I understand that you had an interesting interview yesterday. Tell people about who you talked to and where they can see it.
Yeah, we had a very interesting opportunity. We got an email from the White House, and we're like, "What? The White House?
Like, this isn't real.
And it literally said in the description, it said like, "No,
This is not a
isn't-
joke."
It's not a joke. It's really the White House." And we had an opportunity to interview Dr. Fauci. They're trying to raise awareness just about information regarding the vaccine, and so we had a really neat rapid fire 5-minute Q&A with Dr. Fauci, asking questions about the vaccine. And that'll be going up on our TikTok here soon.
Now, I know that you typically don't do a lot of interviews on your videos, but are there other people now that you've started with Dr. Fauci? Are there other people who you'd like to interview?
Oh man, I don't know. Maybe one day we'll have a podcast and we'll have to have people on and interview them.
That would be fun.
But I think it'd be fun to interview different couples. Maybe one of, who would you want to interview?
I just thought of some actors that I love. I would love to interview Nicole Kidman.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love her. Or I would love to do Reese Witherspoon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would love to talk to them.
Well, now
their
you
career.
have the
I think they're
platform to do that. But they're the ones that are following you. Have you looked through your list of people and seen, oh my gosh, so-and-so is following us. Can you believe this?
Oh, 100%. Because like, I mean, I'm still like such a fangirl of other people that I see. Like, I'm like, why do you follow me? I like love watching your stuff. But we saw like Abby Lee Miller from Dance Moms is following us. And I was like, what? I love Dance Moms. Like, I think that's awesome.
Yeah, Twitch from Ellen DeGeneres' show. He follows us. So
I love
it's cool
Twitch.
seeing different celebrities like
Yeah.
that. follow
Savannah
the
and
accounts.
Cole LeBrand, which we've like, were what honestly inspired us to kind of get started on making those. I was watching those videos and Matt was like, we could do that. They make YouTube videos and stuff. So yeah, it was
I
really
think
cool.
just listening to you now, I think you should make an invitation to Ellen DeGeneres for the two of you to put her in one of your dance videos on TikTok.
Oh, that'd be
Yes, we
fun.
definitely need to make that happen. Formally putting it out there. Ellen DeGeneres, we would love to work with you.
How long have you been in Hawaii? I mean, you lived in Springfield, Missouri when you were in school. You lived there briefly before, as you were starting this venture. How long have you been in Hawaii? How long do you plan to stay in Hawaii?
Wow, we've been in Hawaii for about 5 months now, but we've been visiting family so often that like I would say we've only really been here for about 3 of those 5 months.
Kind of been all over the place.
Yeah, but it's been awesome out here. Everything is definitely like double, if not triple, the cost of what it is in the Midwest. But I really like it because I'm an outdoorsy person. So is Abby. So we spend a lot of time going to the beach, going on hikes, just being out in nature, and that's been a blast for us. But as far as how long we're going to stay, we really don't have an answer.
We don't know. I mean, we could be gone by the end of the year, or we could stay a lot longer. Who knows?
Yeah,
We're not really planners.
yeah, we're definitely not planners.
For people who are kind of trying to wrap their minds around what you do you have jobs outside of your social media activities?
Yeah,
we don't. The way I like to explain it is that like on TV, when you're watching TV, there's like commercial breaks all the time. Or even like if you're reading the newspaper or magazine, there's ad placements in there. So we kind of operate the same way. Like we ads are placed on our content, or we collaborate with brands to like sponsor a product, or that like they'll sponsor a video if we share about a product. And that is primarily how we make money doing this and how it supports this career full time. So yeah, it's really cool.
What's next? I mean, can you do this for the next 2 years, 20 years? I mean, what do you hope happens out of all of this fame and success?
That's a great question. We really don't know. I mean, this career is so new that it really, I mean, our job wasn't around when we were growing up. So it's funny, like when people asked us as kids, what do you want to be when you grow up? I would say an actor or a singer or whatever. But now kids are saying, I want to be a YouTuber. And I'm sure here in a couple of years will be, I want to be a TikToker, because TikTok is such a new platform. So I think we're just going to enjoy this while we have it. We're going to try to do our best to diversify and not put all of our eggs in one basket. And we're already doing that by not just making content on TikTok, but we make content on Instagram and YouTube as well. And it'll just be fun to see how we can continue to make these fun, silly videos as a couple and see where that takes us in the future.
Yeah, we have like mainstream media aspirations and also like other business aspirations, but where it goes, who knows? We've only been doing this for just over a year, so and so much has changed within that 1 year, so
yeah,
it could really go a number of different places.
We made like our first like $5 like basically this time last year, and I was like freaking out because it was like, I don't know, you work so hard for it. And the thing with this job is you can grow so fast, but the beginning stages are brutal because you don't know it. Some people work at this career for 5 years and don't get anywhere until finally like something takes off for them. And other people get lucky and it happens in 6 months. But for us, fortunately, it happened in about 10 months, 9 months of creating content on YouTube, and that led us to TikTok. But yeah, we were just very lucky to have that pop off.
What would you be doing now if you weren't doing this?
I would just be
I'd be
working,
a financial advisor.
Abby would be a teacher, and I would be a financial advisor probably.
That's what we were in school for. I have my degree in elementary education, and Matt almost has his degree in financial
Yeah.
planning.
Yeah, the workload got so much for social media. I was like, well, I need to seize this opportunity while we're here. We are growing so fast. And I was like, I would be so upset if just to finish out school right now, I didn't put in the time to make sure that we're putting out quality videos on all these different platforms. And I would be so upset if I didn't put in the work now. So yeah, I didn't sign up for classes last semester, and it was a great decision. I mean, we've been making lots of content on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, and it's been great for our growth. So
All right, last question. I know you don't get back to the States very often. Abby, when you bring Matt back to Quincy, you go see mom, you go see mom and dad, you go see grandma, grandpa. Where's the next place that you two have to go when you come back to Quincy?
Oh, that's tough. We have lots of Quincy favorite spots, but I would say Gym City. I would definitely go to Gym City, get the Jeff special, get the whatever the
and I'm gonna break the rules.
margaritas.
I'm gonna say me jalapeno, and I'm gonna say TCBY because those are like my two favorite places.
And tiramisu. We
Oh,
love tiramisu
tiramisu, yeah.
because we had our rehearsal dinner there and they
Yeah.
always have good food. So I guess we're going to get all the food stops in Quincy.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate the time.
Of course.
Yeah,
Thanks
that's
for having
awesome.
us.
Thank you.